Okay, looking at your proportions pumpkin activity. Solve each proportion. Round all answers to the nearest 10. Match the question number with the answers below and color the pumpkin accordingly. That means if you get, I don't know, 9 for number 1, then it's black. So you color all the number 1s here black. That's just an example. Your name, date, period should be on your paper already. I'm taking 10 points off if it's not. Okay, for number 1, it says 11 over x is the same as 7 over 13. What were Miss Starling's instructions? I need you all to stop talking. Cross multiply and divide. Least common denominator. I'm not adding or subtracting, honey. Cross multiply 11 and 13 and then divide by the number that's left. Is it always going to look like this? No. It could be 11 over x equals 7 over 13. Then I'm still cross multiplying by 11 and dividing by 7. It could also look like this. 13 over 7 equals x over 11. Still multiplying 13 and 11 and dividing by 7. It could also look like this. X over 11 is the same as 13 over 7. Still multiplying 11 and 13 and dividing by 7. I just showed you 4 different ways of writing this proportion, which means you should be writing this down too because Miss Starling's writing. And each time I'm still multiplying who and who? 13 and 11, and I'm still dividing by whom? 7. By 7. And I'm still going to get the same answer. So 11 times 13. 3 times 11. Woo, y'all better wake up. 3 times 11. 33. Bring down your placeholder. 1 times 11. 11. 3 plus 0. 3 plus 1. 1 plus 0. 143 divided by 7. So technically this fraction would be 11 times 13 divided by 7. Then I come over here. How do I divide? T-bow. Always T-bow. How do I convert a fraction to a decimal? T-bow. T-bow. 143 divided by 7. 7, does it go into 1? Nope. Can't put a number here. 7 goes into 14. How many times? Twice. 2 times 7? 14. 14 minus 14. Bring down the... Now what? Huh? I have a 0. I already have my decimal here. 0 means that 7 can't what? Go into 3. Now 0 times 7. Put your 0 below the 3 and subtract. 3 minus 0. Bring down your 0. 7 into 30. 4 times. 4 times 7. 28. 20. 7 into 20. 2 times. So this is about 20.42. But if I round to the nearest 10th, I need to look at the 2. If this is 4 or more, my score needs to, or 4 or less, I need to leave that number alone. Let it rest. 5 or more, raise the score. Did you plug up that Chromebook? Four or less, let it rest. 5 or more, raise the score. This 2 tells my 4 what to do. Is it going to go up or stay the same? So it's about 20.4. Go to my answer sheet. 20.4. Is that an option?
Yes.
Yes. And what color is it?
It's dark blue.
Dark blue for number 1. Go to question number 7. No, y'all should be able to figure out what you need to do for those with just the numbers. The word problems were a little bit more challenging. So number 7, gentlemen, stop talking. Max worked 13 hours last week at a grocery store and earned $94.25. If he worked only 5 hours this week, how much money did he earn? Okay, when I set up my proportion, what do I need to know? Huh? Dollars and hours. I need to know the units. What are the things that we're talking about? Dollars per hour. Does it have to look like this? No, it could also look like this. Dollars and hours. I can write a proportion 4 different ways. Just like I did up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as the units match. So, what did they give me? 13 hours. So what do I write 13? Over here. And then over here I can write 13 at the top. What else did they give me? $94.25. Good. Where does that go?
The 13.
Right above the 13. And then over here it goes next to the 13. So I've made a rate here. What does this mean? This means I made $94.25 in 13 hours. What does this mean? It means I made $94.25 in 13 hours. What am I trying to find?
The amount of money that for 5 hours.
Money for 5 hours. So where do I put the 5?
Next to 13.
Next to the 13 over here. And what about over here? Below it. And then that empty space is going to be what? X, because it's my unknown. Now what do I do to solve? 94.25 times 5, all divided by whom? 13. Divided by 13. 94.25 times 5 divided by 13. Hunter. Right? Jim. Okay. You're welcome. Have a good weekend. 94.25 times 5. 5 times 5? 25. 5 times 2 plus 2.
12.
5 times 4 plus 1.
21.
5 times 9 plus 2.
47.
Where do I place my decimal?
2. After the 1.
After the 1 and before the 2. I need 2 decimal places because that's how many times I circled. Now divide by 13. In order to help facilitate my division, those of you 2 people, there are extra seats that are open now. 13. I need multiples of that so it can facilitate my division. That means I can do it faster. If you cannot do this on your work, then you're going to have a hard time doing this on your test. This is standard for this whole unit. Proportions involve a lot of dividing. So you've got to practice the long division, y'all. So again, if I'm writing my multiples of 13, you should be too. I'm just going to add 13 over and over and over. What's 13 plus 13? 26 plus another 13? plus another 13,
52.
plus another one, and another one. Another 13, another 13, and another 13. Okay, that's 9 multiples. And I can't do 10 because I can't put 2 digits in a place up here. So now I start dividing. 13, will it go into 4? Nope. Put an X on top of that 4. Will it go into 47?
Yes.
Yes. How many times before passing it? 3. 3 times 13 is 1, 2, 3. What number is this?
39.
39. 47 minus 39.
8.
8. Bring down the
1.
1. What gosh, you want to 13 and an 81 before passing it.
6.
6. Squeeze that in between that 3 and that decimal. 6 times 13.
78.
78, because I already did it. 81 minus 78. 3. Bring down the 2. 13 and a 32 before passing it.
2.
Twice. 2 times 13. 26. 32 minus 26.
6.
Bring down the...
5.
Gentlemen, you better be paying attention. 13 and a 65. 5 times, and I'm not going to have a remainder. What does this mean? Look back at my question, or in my ratio, or proportion. This is how much money he gets for 5 hours. $36.25. So, where's my paper? The number 7s are going to be colored red. Okay. Look at number 9. Number 9 says, in Miss Wilson's math class, the ratio of girls to total students is 5 to 8. If there are 24 total students, how many boys are in the class? So I've got girls. That's 5 to 8. 8 is my what? My what? What? Look at the question. 8 is my what? My what? Total. Okay, that's a group of kids in that class, and 5 of them are girls. How many would be boys? 3 to 8. Who are they asking about? Girls or boys? They're asking about boys. So when I set up my proportion, who needs to be in it? Boys. And total. Disregard the girls when I'm solving. So what's my ratio of boys to total? 3 to 8. And then what's the number of total kids in the class?
8.
No. That's a group of them. What are they asking me for? 24. X. Cross multiply, then divide. Y'all should be able to do that one on your own. Okay. What's another question? No, I'm moving on. What's another question that y'all need help with? 12. All right, let's talk about number 12.